this will be my new PC. Hopefully, because I have never ever built a PC from scratch. So yeah, let's jump to opening. This will not go that way. The case is looking awesome. Definitely not throwing this away, this will be helpful. I have started putting the motherboard and power supply inside. Yes, I have realized that I should assemble the whole motherboard with all components on the table and then put it inside. However, I have realized it during editing of this video. Never mind. Now let's just talk about the actual specifications of this new computer. Inside I have AMD CPU Ryzen 7 500 8000X, 3080 nvidia graphic card, 32 gigs of RAM memory. Well, actually a lot of discs. I have one M2 disc Samsung Pro version with 500 gigabytes for the Windows and programs. Then the second M2 drive which is 1 terabyte, and it is actually for my footage. There is another SSD drive, just a typical SSD drive from Samsung, and it is also 1 terabyte for next footage. And also one hard drive, 4 terabytes. I need a lot of space because I'm shooting on Blackmagic Pocket Cinema cameras, well, not YouTube videos, but other gigs and ads, and so I need a lot of space because it is shooting in B-roll and it's a lot of data. And I also have some room left for some upgrades because there is like 2 more slots for another fans in the case, then another 2 slots for RAM memories and bunch of space for another drive. Let's continue. I'm struggling a bit right now. Both M2 discs are in place, RAM memories also. However, I'm not able to connect the power supply to the motherboard because it is so tight. Look at it. This is like impossible, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to apply this thermal something and look at that big ass cooler for the CPU. It's really huge, so hopefully it will fit in here. Let's go. So the motherboard connector is not moving even down or even up, so I will let it be as it is. I don't know why it don't fit in here, but it should have some power and it should be connected, so hopefully it will stay in place. But now the most important part, and the graphic card 3080 from nvidia RTX. Let's put it in. And also this is the most expensive part. It's like half of the budget for the PC. The prices are really crazy. It's so huge. Holy shit! So fucking big. Look at that size. I didn't expect it to be that big. Okay, now it should be all connected. Should be, hopefully it is, and hopefully it will be working for the first try. I will not be putting the glass cover yet, in case of that something is not working properly, but let's try the first startup. Oh, before the first startup, I should clean this up a bit here, because look at it, it's all messy. It's not working. Let's go. Right now I am successfully in the BIOS. Now I just need to install the Windows and run this computer up, get it going and just have fun. So it is running, I'm in the Windows and it is looking good. So I will just adjust some settings and specifications, and in next few days I will give you more info. By the way, just for comparison, before this new PC I had this laptop with 1660 Ti inside, and even before that I had a PC with this graphic card. I don't even know actually what graphic card it is, but it is pretty old graphic card. So just to let you know that this is really big upgrade for me. So after a long night, the PC is working. It is working just fine, and I just need to run the front panel because those three USBs are working and this one is not working, so I have to solve it. And also the audio ports are also not working, so this is the issue right now which I need to solve. But before that, let's get into the main topic of this video. Is it even worth it to buy graphic cards right now from the nvidia? Well, yes and no. If you need it for your work like me and you are sure that it will pay off, like you get some gigs and the graphic card will be paid from those gigs, then yes, definitely go for it. There is no point to not take the graphic cards. However, it's really expensive and the price for the cards right now is almost double as it normally would be, so it's really expensive. So really take a moment and consider that also. But if you only need it for games, I would say that those new graphic cards are not for you basically, because that's a lot of money. And if you only have it for games, if you are not a pro player or a streamer or something like that, I would say wait a while, wait a year or so. In the end of this year, new graphic cards from AMD and nvidia also are released, so those will be much cheaper again, and hopefully the crisis with microprocessors and all electronic circuits will get better. But right now, let's fix the issue with the front panel and let's run some testing. Okay, now everything is running. The issue with the front panel is solved. It was just I needed to reconnect all the cables from the front panel and connect them again. Just a basic thing in IT, I guess. But guys, the speed. Woo! I hope it will not fly through my roof. It's really insane. On this laptop I was rendering the Anvil 3D scene like 1 minute and 30 seconds, one frame. Well, also it was not in Blender 3.0, but let's say it was 1 minute, okay? And on this PC it was 5 seconds. 5 seconds, 1 minute. And by the way guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks those 82 subscribers which I have now. I know it's now a bit difficult with uploading. I am not uploading constantly, sorry for that. But hopefully it will get better now, because now I have more time. So I will do my best to keep up and push out the great content, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. And by the way, I've edited this whole video on this new PC and it's really fast, like really fast. Insane.